Hello, this is Speaker Freak 123 doing a review of the Logitech X-540 5.1 surround sound speaker system. Uh, for the beginning of the review, I'll start off with reviewing the sub, and I'll show you a little bit what that looks like. So as you can see, on the right side of the sub, there is nothing. It's completely clear. It's black. On the front of the sub, or on the face, you have your bass reflex port, which is that hole there. What that basically does is it displaces air, allowing the sub to move a little bit more freely. And then they have their little design of the glossy black, and then they've got their logo, Logitech. So that's that side. Under the sub, because it is a down-firing sub, there is legs on them, and the reason for the legs, it raises the enclosure so the sub fires downward to the floor, and it is supposed to spread the vibrations through the floor, or will bounce it off the floor upwards. So, but if you have carpet, I don't think it works as well as if you had a harder surface, because carpet generally absorbs the sound a lot better than what a harder surface would. So I'll just show you the connections of the back. Wait, I'll show you the sub first. I don't think I showed you the sub itself. So, that's the sub. That's basically what the subby looks like. I can't really push it up any further, but that's what it looks like. It's a 5¼ inch ported woofer. And it's 25 watts, so it's not bad. It's okay. So on the back of the enclosure, you have numerous connections. So we'll start from the bottom. What we have here, this is your detachable power cable. If we move up, you'll see 5 color-coded composite cables. They all lead to your satellite speakers. Above them, you have another 3 cables, and that controls what output you have. So, what we have here, we have the green one, which controls the front satellite speakers. We have the black one, which controls the rear satellite speakers. And then we have the orange one, which controls the subwoofer and the center satellite speakers. So I'll just say that again. The green one controls the front satellite speakers, the black one controls the rear satellite speakers, and the orange one controls your subwoofer and your center speaker. Now above those, you'll see that single cable, and that goes to your wired remote control. So it's good of Logitech to have included one of those. Makes it a lot easier than coming down here all the time to change the volume from the sub. So I'll show you the wide remote. Okay, so this is your wide remote control. It's black, as you can see. So what we have on the wired controller, we have the master volume notch. We have an on and off button. We have a bass volume notch. And we have the matrix button. Now what the matrix button does is, a lot of people don't quite understand it. So I'll let you know what it means. What it means is, what it does. What that does is, because if you don't have a 5.1 sound card, the only sound you're going to get out of these speakers is the 2.1. That's only the 2 front satellites and the sub. So what it does is, it imitates what 5.1 surround sound would actually sound like, and it basically changes the stereo output into a 5.1 output. It works really well. I've got to say it because I've got a laptop and I can only have a stereo output. I have to say it really does work well. Rear speakers come alive and it sounds fantastic. So that's basically what you have, and you also have the output headphone jack and the Logitech logo. So that's basically what it does. Now I guess I'll show you the satellite speakers. Here we have your center satellite speaker, pretty standard. Your left satellite speaker, your right satellite speaker, and then your rear satellite speakers. Now, if you've noticed, every satellite speaker has a wire mesh over it. It's a hard wire mesh, so there's nothing that can really penetrate that easily. So you don't have to worry about them breaking or anything penetrating them. So that's basically what they look like. Now your center satellite speaker can be mounted on monitors, or any flat panel monitor, almost any flat panel monitor, they use this little thing. It basically holds it in place, and at the back there's a stand for people who don't want to mount it on their screens, and that basically swivels, and it's got like a soft little foamy thing at the back which basically stops it from scratching anything, but you push that downward and adjust it to how your screen is, how thick your screen is. So that's good on Logitech. Now I'll read out the specs, but just before I do that, I'll show you these. So this is for your stereo output. Okay, again, that's for your rear satellites, and that's for your sub and your center speaker. So if you want the proper 5.1, you should buy a sound card for them. That's basically, if you have a PC these days, you don't have to worry about it. Most PCs are 5.1 anyway. But that's basically what that means. Now, I'll show you the specs and read out some of the designs, well, some of the technology they put into the speakers. So, that's basically the whole speaker system. 5 speakers, the sub, and the control hub. And what we have here, we have FDD2 frequency-directed dual drivers. So it basically shows you their design and some conventional speaker design. And basically, what that does is, I'll read it out to you. It says here, Logitech's FDD2 dual driver technology produces a uniform sound field and eliminates uneven response in hot spots created by conventional dual driver designs. So that's basically what it does. And that's typed there. So that's basically what that does. Now we have the center satellite speaker. As I said, can be basically mounted on to almost any flat screen monitor. And then we have the satellite speakers, which can be wall mounted. Okay. So what you get in the box, I'll read out what you get in the box when you buy the system. I'll just have to turn the box over to read it. So your contents, you have 4 satellites, 1 centered channel satellite. You have the 1 sub. You have the control center, color-coded audio cables, game console adapter, user guide in English, 2-year manufacturer's guarantee, and full product support. Your specs. Okay, so you're getting an RMS power of 70 watts RMS. You're getting satellites, which are 45 watts. Basically all up with all the satellites, is 45 watts there. You get 2 times 7.4 watts for the front satellite speakers. You get 15.4 watts for 15.5 watts for the center satellite speaker. You get 2 times 7.4 watts for the rear satellite speakers. And then you get the subwoofer, which is 25 watts. You get a total peak power of 140 watts, which they put on the front of the box. And then you have your frequency response, which is 40 Hz to 20 kHz, and then your drivers are 2-inch drivers on each satellite, giving you, so as you can see, they're the drivers, 2-inch drivers. You get 2 of them in each satellite, giving you a total of 10 dual drivers, or 10 drivers altogether. And then you have the sub, which is a 5.25-inch ported driver. So there you are. There's the specs of the system. And now I'll just quickly show you a song by Pendulum. Okie doke, here we go. I'll turn it without that button. I'll show you what it sounds like when the matrix mode is turned off, which is now. Now it's turned back on. Don't know if you heard a difference there. So that basically concludes my Logitech X-540 5.1 surround sound speaker system. If you have any comments or want to know anything else about the system, or if I've missed out anything, please comment, subscribe, and rate. And thank you for watching this video. I hope it has helped you.